Hi everybody, welcome back to Hit or Miss Hallmark Movie Reviews. I'm Daniela.
And I'm John. Sorry, duty calls.
There you are.
I'm here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
And click the little bell to receive notifications every time we upload a new video.
We upload like every other day now, I guess.
We're very busy. We're very busy because it's Christmas in July.
Yay!
Happy Christmas in July.
Happy Christmas in July. It is still July, right?
We are powering through.
See, I'm fine.
I'm so tired.
I know, it's pretty late right now, but we gotta do this one. It's a premiere. It's exciting.
Oh yeah, finally.
Yes.
Christmas premiere in July.
Premiere.
This is exciting.
We are reviewing my grown-up Christmas list.
So, what's this one about?
Taylor, played by Kayla Wallace, arrives home for Christmas 2 years after the passing of her mother. At the bus stop, she meets Luke, played by Kevin McGarry, dressed up as Santa, wanting to grant her a Christmas wish. As time passes, Taylor and Luke have a special bond that grows between them after several Christmases spent together and apart.
Oh, wait, is that the end of it?
Yeah.
Oh. Will they finally come together to find love?
Don't they always?
So, what did you think of this one?
So what I enjoyed most about the movie is that I think it really took its time. The main relationship took time to develop. It progressed gradually and very naturally. I liked that.
I wouldn't say it's naturally. It's a very unnatural way for a relationship to develop, and they were able to kind of convey it in a filmic way where it made sense. But the more I think about it, like they just weren't together enough in the movie.
I'm just saying, like the way they set up the relationship under those kinds of constraints, circumstances, whatever, it was a slow kind of progression.
Yeah.
I liked that they took their time. I also thought it was very romantic and in kind of like an old-fashioned kind of way.
I don't know, maybe we make the distance work.
Almost like courting someone. Like that's how slow and romantic I thought it was.
Yeah, I mean, it was romantic, and it puts you in the position of those people where you're missing the person, but romantic for reasons of longing is not as romantic for me.
Okay, I mean, I really liked the montage of them apart and kind of doing like a Zoom or a Skype call, and then, it's the voiceover of her talking to him during that voiceover. I really liked the way that whole scene kind of played out.
Yeah, that was nice because
Yeah.
she was a writer, and that kind of made sense, and it was a good way to sort of detail what was going on.
Yeah, and it made it even more romantic. Like that's the word that comes to mind when I think of this one. Romantic, but in a very old-fashioned kind of sense.
Yeah.
Normally the army-themed Hallmark movies, they don't really appeal to us. But I think that theme really worked here because it added to like the sadness we feel about them being apart.
Yeah, it did. I mean, it felt like they were building to some drama that never happened in my eyes. It was like, I just, for whatever reason, even though this was never going to happen in a Hallmark movie, I just kept thinking, I was like, oh my God, he's going to die. Is he dead? Is he
That
dead?
definitely would have been a twist, for sure.
What a twist!
That would have locked down the everlasting romance.
Yeah. So why don't we talk about performances? So for me, Kevin was the standout here. I find him very genuine and very alluring. I believe him every time I see him on the screen. Not in every Hallmark movie. Like that butterfly one, that was a big disaster, I think.
We still rated that one good, I think.
Yes, the movie itself we rated like high. It was like a hit for us, I
But
believe.
yeah, but there's nothing to grab on to in that movie. It was,
He was too subdued and too laid back in that one.
well, yeah, he had a kid.
Yeah.
And I don't think he was comfortable playing that.
But here he kind of stepped up to the plate and played a soldier, and I thought he did a really good job.
No, he did a
with
great
it.
job. He was definitely
Yeah.
the best thing in the movie.
So I thought Kayla was good overall, but I find her less genuine than Kevin. And I thought that she got progressively better as the movie went along, but I don't think she stood out to me as much as Kevin did here.
He seemed a little more comfortable in the role, and
Yeah.
I think they're fine. She played the role quite well as well, I think. I don't know. I was missing something.
I was missing something in her performance, but I think he hit all the high notes. I think he hit it. So let's get a little bit nitpicky. You touched on this before, but I wish we could have seen more of their time together that was apart. So like more Zoom, more Skype calls, or even more in person, and then more of him having to like take off. Like if we saw that maybe 2 or 3 times, then we would have felt her kind of frustration and annoyance with having to be with someone and accept someone who is a soldier and has to travel a lot and be away for like a year or 2.
I'm done waiting.
You know what I mean? Like I needed more build up for that.
Yeah, I guess more build up or more. I mean, they weren't together on screen long enough for it ever to
Yes,
really matter.
but
It's
that's
like
what I
even when
mean,
they
like-
even when they talked on the phone, like I don't know. The whole movie was just basically her hanging out with his parents.
Yes, we needed more time. We needed more story development, that there was, you know, a struggle to be together because they were very rarely together.
Yeah.
Whether in person or, you know, like even if they had to show more Zoom calls and more.
Yeah, but even like the whole thing, I mean, I guess it was based on like these fleeting meets that they had, and then they met for like 4 minutes in the intro, and then another 10 minutes later at the bus stop, and then another 15 minutes
Yeah.
when he asked her out, and then it was like a year later, and then another year later.
Well,
and then
I
it
was just gonna say, the timing wasn't very clear. I wasn't sure if like a full year had gone by, and then I remember one of the like things that came on the screen said like a week later or something like that. Like it was just not very clear as to how much time really passed. And does that mean they weren't together that whole time? Or did he come back for like a week or 2 and then have to leave? One of the things that I did like to see here was a proposal and a wedding. We always like to mention that because that goes back to our original hit or miss. So let's talk about the writer and the director. So there's 2 writers here. First is Briar Freed. Some other writing credits include A Family for Christmas, Paper Angels, which we just saw the other day, and The Rooftop Christmas Tree. The other writer is Sean Riopel or Riopel. I didn't recognize any of the other writing credits on their IMDb page. Ice Road Killer, Lemonade Stand Romance, Stalked by a Prince. None of those sound familiar to me.
Stalked by Prince. What the fuck?
I don't know. The director here is Andrew Simek. Some other directing credits include Unperfect Christmas, Christmas by Chance, and Mistletoe Magic. Yeah. So you want to do our Christmas meter?
Is it time for that already?
It's time. It's time to do that one. Yeah.
Let's bring on the Christmas meter.
I'm gonna give my grown-up Christmas list 5 golden rings.
Oh. You changed it. Well,
I
you're-
did. There was a few more details that I think needed to be ironed out. So that's why I gave it 5 golden rings and not a higher score.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna give my grown-up Christmas list 4 Calling Birds. I did really enjoy it, but I can never picture myself watching it again.
It doesn't have rewatchability. It doesn't.
Yeah.
No. It was romantic, and it was nice to see like Kayla and Kevin together again in a very romantic setting, considering they're real life partners.
They were better in this one, but I mean, I also question their on-screen capabilities because I feel like, I don't know, maybe they have like a crazy hot relationship and they're like always holding back because they just always seem like they're
Restrained.
Yeah,
They seem restrained on screen.
Do people even know each other?
Yeah, it's hard to believe that they're actually a real life couple, but
And this is a good movie, and it's definitely worth a watch,
was
and it's cute,
enjoyable,
and it
and
was
it was
absolutely
sweet, yeah.
enjoyable. It's just like, it is the military thing. And I can't get on board with any of these movies because it's like, quit the army. I don't know. Every situation that happens in these movies is like, oh, well, I'm in love now. I'll quit the job that is risking my life. I don't know. Like,
yeah. It's not my favorite theme in a Hallmark movie.
I thought they did it well, and it didn't really
worked
lean into the
well
military
here.
very much, and it was kind of cute the way they did it. These stories just kind of fall flat for me.
Yeah, like, although, like, I don't really like those kinds of movies, it did work well here. As we mentioned, you know, it made the struggle that they're kind of going through seem, you know, more real. So why don't we do our Christmas list?
Let's get to it.
Let's do it. Christmas fake out.
No.
No.
0. A Christmas party.
Yes.
No.
No, but, well, what about where he, like, pops up on the screen? That was a party. They were doing a Christmas party.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes. Character with a holiday name. No.
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 Reference to picking out the perfect tree or decorating?
Yes. Both. Yes?
Yeah.
Ice skating.
No. Santa makes an appearance.
Yes.
Kevin as Santa.
Kevin as Santa. Skinny Santa. They didn't even put like a pillow in his stomach. That's a Nit Picky too.
Santa doesn't need to be fat.
No, but you know what I mean. Traditionally looking kind of Santa. Character obsessed with Christmas. No.
A hot beverage.
Yes. It wasn't like at the forefront or the focal point, but there is a scene in a cafe where they get a hot beverage. It's her maid of honor and her. Yeah. Horse-drawn sleigh. No.
Christmas in the title.
Ding
Yeah.
ding. Yes. Granted a Christmas wish.
Yeah.
Yes. Although her real Christmas wish couldn't come true, but then I think her mother coming back, who's passed away. But then her other Christmas wish comes true.
I don't think anybody really like wishes for dead loved ones to come back.
No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
it's
know.
like
It's
a yearning and a sadness, and you want them to be there, and yeah. But her other Christmas wish does come true. Yes.
A snowball fight.
No. Caroling.
Nope. Christmas magic.
I don't think so.
No.
No. Mistletoe kiss.
Also no.
No. But we do get a quick kiss. It does happen. It doesn't happen at the end of the movie. It happens like midway, closer to the beginning. Yeah?
Yeah.
So that was cool.
I mean,
That was different.
something to like solidify the relationship, so there's
Yeah.
a reason for her to wait for him.
And in that regards, this movie was slightly, different to other Hallmark movies. The relationship is already established early on, right? Usually we have to wait for the whole movie for them to like finally declare their love for one another, and then it ends.
Not
with
really, because they had to meet 3 times for him to even like say anything to her, and it was kind of like danced around for the whole intro, and then when they finally
But the
did
kiss
meet
did
up,
happen
it was like-
sooner than later. It did
Yeah.
happen sooner than when we usually would see the kiss, which is towards the end.
I mean, I guess, but if
Yeah.
you're looking at the timeline of the movie, it happened like a year and a half later.
Oh, I don't think so.
Well, the first time they didn't even see each other.
Oh no, it
again
did happen
until,
a year.
like, a year.
No, you're right. It did happen a year later. So yes, okay. Digital fake snow.
I don't think so. If it was, then it looked good,
It
or
looked
they were
good in
just
this
around
one.
real snow.
Yeah, I almost felt like it was real snow. Anyway,
I mean, I'm sure it was. They did
could
film
be.
it during winter.
if it was digital, yes, they did a very, very good job. Anyway, guys, so, this one was, it was average. It was okay. It wasn't bad. It was enjoyable. It was entertaining. It was touching in certain parts. It just wasn't overly special.
No, I mean, I did like this movie, and I rated it lower because it didn't make me feel Christmassy at all.
I felt more somber. I did feel like the romance, but it wasn't very Christmassy.
No, it definitely wasn't very Christmassy.
Yeah.
It just happened to be.
And the rewatchability is quite low, I think. I don't think I'd want to watch this one again. It didn't make me feel, although, the wedding was kind of nice and romantic.
Yeah, it was nice.
and-
It's definitely recommended, and
Yeah.
you should watch it. And if you didn't catch it at the premiere, then
Yeah. But let us know what you guys thought. Did you like this one? Was it Christmassy enough for you? What are your thoughts on Kevin McGarry and Kayla Wallace on screen? Do you believe them?
are they a fake couple?
Are they a fake couple? I mean, I doubt that. But tell us what you guys thought in the comments below.
Please.
And
we'll be back with lots more reviews
yes,
this week.
as
And
Christmas in July continues.
Happy Christmas in July.
Happy Christmas in July, everyone.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.